Do it.
Broadcasting live from the Schwebel room. Beat down Brown. Eddie B.
Dirty, dirty,
Dirty, dirty,
dirty,
Dirty.
dirty,
dirty,
Dirty. Dirty.
dirty,
dirty,
Dirty.
dirty,
Dirty.
dirty,
dirty,
dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Dirty.
Boy, back, yeah.
We back. Oh man, froze up on me, family.
Uh,
There we go.
what's going on? Yeah. Dirty 30 back at you again. Beat down Brown. E-Time's dope out here. Make you weak at the knees.
Make you feel all right. Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother?
Hey man, we back at it. We are back at it, man.
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
indeed.
I had to put your man in there, man, on this one, man.
Sacramento Kings legend C-Webb.
Let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's old news to us, but maybe some new news to y'all about the great C-Webb, Michigan's own. Yeah, not only is he a basketball player, but he's a hip hop producer as well, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just resurfaced again. I guess because of the link to Nas and him doing production for him and other rappers as well. But most notable is Nas. And yeah, man, C-Webb was, he was a beast on the beats, a little bit on the low, man. That's back before cats had to put their tag on their beats and all that stuff, old school shit where you had to read the credits.
Yeah, man.
But I'm tossing it over to you, the only person I know who's a diehard Sack fan. And yeah, man, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, it's going on the list. We're gonna wrap.
It's
We're gonna
funny.
take the Sack real quick. Go ahead.
It's funny because I remember when C-Webb was dropping, actually still rhyming. And
Yeah,
had
yeah,
that
that
joint
part
with,
too.
had that joint with Redman and Corrupt
Yep.
and all that stuff. And I used to argue with cats because my continual argument with Lakers fans about squads and everything else like that. Cats be up there like, yeah, you hear that Kobe and Bryant McKnight record? Like C-Webb with Redman, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? C-Webb dropping real shit. So here it's funny how cats just stay in the mix on the low and are doing things. It's just like, oh yeah, C-Webb hanging around with the Neptunes of them when they was getting ready to work on the Nas records. Like, yo, man, Nas was like, play your joints, man. It's like, yo, man, don't put me on. I'm sitting here with Pharrell and Chad, and you want me to play my stuff?
Right.
Like, you got Khalees sitting here. How you gonna play me sitting up here and play my stuff? And I got super producers right here. Nas to work with Primo and everybody. What you mean?
Everybody.
He's like, put it on. Homeboy started nodding his head. Next, it's like, all right, man. Came to him next day. It's like, yo, man, the record's done. Like, what?
Man, oh man.
And then turned around and did a bonus track for the greatest hits album. It's like,
yeah.
Homeboy's been doing his thing, and Homeboy's been in the lab. But you brought up a good point with that. Like, we gonna stick with C-Webb for a second and what he did and everything, but it brought it up. I already mentioned Kobe on like that. It's like, all right, whether it be hoopers, football players, or whatever, it's like, who's fire on the, doing this thing? Because he's not the only one. Victor Oladipo, as far as an R&B star, Homeboy legitimately has pipes.
Okay.
And he was on the Masked Singer. He came out 5th on the Masked Singer, but Kyrie Irving was out there spitting, and I'm saving the best for last. You know what I'm saying, when I'm going through this.
But the thing, I'm sorry to cut you off, but the thing was also the side note of this, C-Webb phenomenon as far as athlete producer. The side question was, who is your favorite your favorite athlete MC.
Right.
You know, so that
And
yeah, go ahead. Now you can go.
I'm
I want
I'm
to put
giving
it
I'm
out there for
giving out a
everybody.
couple. I'm giving out a couple on the list on purpose,
Okay.
just for the fact of not just sticking to. I pretty much think we're going to come to a consensus who our fave is. I'm pretty sure. But I mean, AI was dropping stuff that was pretty
That
heat.
that's mine.
Oh, AI is yours? Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay. So
mine.
we got a difference there. Okay, because
Okay.
AI was fire. I
He
have to
did that
admit.
one. All he did was that one with the was 16 bars. What was that? That one he just killed it. Was it 16 bars? What was the name of that track? He just
I,
murdered it and then pretty much just left the mic alone. That was it. But I
bars,
just
40 bars,
what was it?
40 bars.
40 bars. I'm sorry. Yeah, something bars. I remember because everybody was like, "Did y'all hear AI?" And I think he did such a great job. That was just like, dude, just that's it. We know you got it. Just we got you.
Ron Artest was nice. Wayman
Oh,
Tisdale with
I'm
the
sorry.
jazz.
That and I'm not gonna say Cedric Sabalas, but it's actually I like Shaq.
I was gonna say my number one, my
I
number
like
one has to
Shaq.
be Shaq. Kind of put it down with the. I mean,
Yeah,
homeboy, he have 3 albums.
yeah,
He have 3 albums.
platinum,
'Cause
and it wasn't just because it was Shaq. He was
nah,
actually
Shaq
doing
was Shaq was ripping.
yeah.
Like on a lengthy trail, we could go there and cats gonna be mad at me. Like Shaq is lightweight a member of the native tongues. I hope y'all realize that.
Mm.
Shaq is lightweight a native tongue.
When he linked up with Foo
Uh-huh.
Schnickens, come on, man. I mean,
Fushnikins was rolling with Fife and everything. Shaq is lightweight a native tongue.
yeah.
Just want to put that out there and walk away from it.
Thank you. I didn't even take it back that far because he just remade The Rain with
Yeah.
Zero. And it's hot, even though I think Zero roasted him on this one, but it was still hot, because
I got another one.
Big roasted him on the original one. But go ahead.
Shaq has a chamber, dog. He's lightweight a Woo member. He was working with Riz early in the game.
No hooks. Yeah, yes. No hooks.
Yeah, working with grave diggers and everybody.
Yeah.
Shaq has a chamber. So that's the only reason why I say Shaq has got to be the one. And I'm glad he did most of it before he went to the Lakers, so I ain't got to hate him for it. He did most of it while he's in Orlando.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
You're
like
right.
Shaq is rolled with the greatest on it. So
But let's not limit it to the NBA. Let's the athletes. Total.
Coach Prime must be the money.
That shit was terrible, man.
It was terrible, but
oh my god,
Dion was supposed to be signed to Death Row. Dion was
Oh
supposed
my
to be signed to
God.
Death Row. Suge spoke on. He's up there like, Dion, I know we scared you over here.
that was so bad, man.
Dion, I know we
I
scared
couldn't
you over
even
here, but
laugh.
you were supposed to be here.
That might have been the only thing I was ever mad about in Dion's career was his rap career. That was it. That was terrible. But yeah, man. I wasn't a fan of Kobe on the mic.
No.
I wasn't a fan of who's the old boy from Europe who played for the point guard for San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah. I was going to bring him up too. Tony Parker.
Tony Parker, trash. What you call it? I do. My man from used to be, Portland Trailblazers, Dame Dollar.
Yeah, Dame Dash, nice.
Dame
And
Dollar.
what's my
Dame
man
Dollar.
from Dame Lillard? Yes, Dame Lillard is nice, man. And what's my man for Chicago too? That used to play for the Raptors.
Shit.
Because he was just on something I was listening to on some West Coast stuff.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at my man in the face and I'm not calling it out. I'm looking it up right now. DeMar DeRozan.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan ain't bad, man. DeMar DeRozan is actually kind of nice, and he was just on a project I was listening to, and he's messing around with some cats, kind of TDE adjacent. So it's like, yeah, dudes. Is nice.
But I definitely forgot about Mr. Artest, man. It was so many coming out, and and it was just like novelty. You know what I mean? Nobody that really stuck. Just a handful just stuck with me, like the Shaq, Ron Artest,
Lonzo Ball,
Lonzo Ball,
Shump,
shit.
man, Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, shit. I forgot about Shump. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
definitely.
It's a whole lot of a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Going and doing their thing. But yeah, man,
Folks.
I'm not mad at it. It's cool. Folks is allowed to do more than one thing. And what happens is, I mean, we'll just look at hip hop alone. We'll hip hop and R&B alone. These kids, when they hit the league, they had other interests. They was doing other things, and hip hop and R&B was ruling the streets. Cats was in choir. Cats was up there freestyling on the block. You know what I'm saying? It's like they was thinking about like, yeah, man, I could drop a rap record. It just happened that they had a nasty jump shot, or they could run a 40 at a nice time, and this dropped in before that dropped in.
I just happen to be 7 foot tall, and they offered me $100 million check first before I touched the mic. So yeah, I could do this because I'm tired of what's on the radio. I can make my own shit, and what was that like? He wasn't a rapper, but all he did was help cats on the low all the time. Was Andre Rison. I just happened to watch that I Gotta Get Mine video with Pac and Breed, the late great. Rest in peace to both of them. And that was at his house. That was
we didn't
Andre
even get
Rison's
to the boxers. We didn't even get to the boxers that did it.
Yeah.
Because Broner got a record, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a few out there. Nothing to write home about.
But but I'm saying you got cats to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things of, and we're not even talking about Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey would have had a #1 record with that Holiday record if Taylor didn't go and knock him off the charts. Homeboy's nice with the guitar, man.
Nice.
Homeboy's nice with the guitar. I mean, you have people. Mike Piazza did a country record. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a country record and not a rock record. I mean, you got folks who do this even though they do that. So it's like, give props where props due. Shout out to Chris Webb for actually, you know what I'm saying, getting a major placement and doing his thing. But folks is doing it, and even more with this digital age of we don't have to get signed to a label. These cats can make labels. They got money like that. They can make labels, and that's what Ron Artest and a couple other people did, was they made labels.
Right.
But even outside of that type of action, these dudes can turn around and just go straight to the net and throw a little bit of dough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't get a tech this month, so I could take that technical fine and go and throw it out there for some marketing and push a couple artists or whatever. And honestly, the one who put Meg the Stallion is trying to break away from baseball. He made a label. I can't think of dude's name right now, but that's the only reason you know about Meg is because of a former athlete making a label.
See.
So I mean, let's go there. These folks.
What you call it, man? To all our subs, man. Please get down in the comments and let us know who your favorite,
who we missed,
who we missed, and who's
your favorite.
Who's your favorite athlete, MC, or R&B singer, entertainer / athlete. So yeah man.
Because I know when we go, I mean, I know it gets more crazy if you go into the world stage, looking at soccer and everything else,
that's a whole other. I kept it. That's why I want to try to keep it real nice and tight. We try to keep it in our parameters, because we could talk about this for like 18 hours straight. We go live and just have people jump in, and the conversation will last. It will be infinite. So yeah, man, let's just keep it nice and tight, and get down in the comments, family, and let us know who we missed or who should be on the list.
Yeah, because remember, J. Cole had a college scholarship. That's all I'm saying. J. Cole played college ball.
So did Master P. But go ahead, man. Yeah, it goes. We know how this go, man. This is just us, freestyling, spitballing, trying to get the ball rolling on this, and trying to see if we could get some, some subs up here and jump into the comments and keep the conversation going. That's all. Yeah.
So that's fire, all man. Right. You definitely brought up a cool point there. It's just like, wow. Now on the other side of it, and it's wild you brought it up on two levels right now. Go ahead and hit it with the article title, and then I'm gonna say why it's wild that we're talking about, because we talked about it a couple of weeks ago to somebody we can't stand. but also it goes into somebody that everybody stands right now. Go ahead.
Oh, definitely, fam. I know where you head with this, man, but it
Mhm.
just, I don't know. I didn't even think about it that way, but it just kind of fell in line that way. So
Yeah.
trust me, I did not plan it this way, but yeah, here goes. T-Pain says he's removed his songwriting credits from country songs due to racism. I mean, the dude is uber talented. I could
Yeah.
see him writing for all kind of genres: rock, R&B, rap, country, shit, everything. And the fact that he's that good at it, where he has that many fucking credits where people are really paying attention to like who actually nobody reads credits and shit like that no more. And for him to have to come out and say, "Hey man, I'll take the check. Just keep my name off of it, but just make sure I get my check." Which is, kind of messed up. They, kind of like they're trying to rewrite history. Like, dude, it came from me. But okay, as long as I get paid, I'm cool with that. What's
Yeah.
your thoughts on that, fam? On him
And
having to go that route, to hide he literally has to hide his talent due to racism.
And what's crazy for Payne is like, all right, everybody's like, oh, everybody could have wrote a song, everybody could have,
No,
done this and that. It's like,
no,
no, this cat isn't
no.
just messing with the bottom line of people or whatever. He's up there. He's like, basically, he's told you without telling you. I wrote for Taylor Swift, Luke Bryan, Brett Atkins, Dallas Davidson. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's the new face of. He lived out in Nashville. He's like
Yeah,
everybody who was your hot people during the time, and it's like,
my words.
okay, that's my words. You look at how T-Pain lives, and I understand he wrote for everybody, he produced for everybody in hip hop and R&B. He was one of the biggest stars going.
Right.
Honestly, on the low, and this brings up, I'm a diverge, come back and land the plane.
Okay.
We always talk about who could battle R. Kelly as far as being that hit maker, that chart topper. On the low, Payne might be that dude. Payne might be that dude on the low because we aren't thinking about how much stuff he's produced and written for that he isn't going to tell you or didn't tell you. And
I
then
got you.
going out into country music
Yeah.
and Payne,
Yeah.
you couldn't get away from Payne so bad. Besides people biting his style and getting on and doing it,
Yeah.
cats literally. Nas put out Hip Hop Is Dead. Jay-Z put out Death of Auto-Tune to hate on what this man was doing while working with him. While working with him, we got to hate on it. He controlled with everything you heard.
Yeah, he controlled the culture. He had his run, like the Bad Boy era, the Death Row era.
The thumb on it.
Yeah, he had it. It was that run he had. He had a great run until cats started hating on him / working with him. And he took he didn't take a hiatus. He just went into another genre, and we didn't know about it.
What's crazy is Cat started hating on it. He's like, "Oh, let me turn off the machine. I can sing for real."
That part too.
And
yeah.
then got hotter. How do you get hotter after folks hate on you? He's like, no. He's like, I just fucked around and liked that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, motherfucker, I can sing.
I can sing. Yeah.
He's like, here you go.
Yeah.
And I can write.
And to bring it back to this country songwriting credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. He if you ever been in a studio session, man, it's not just writing the words. Sometimes you get behind that mic and you have to sing it for them.
Yeah.
Or you have to rap it for them and let them know this is the cadence. This is how it's supposed to lay on the track. This is how it's supposed to sound. So all that shit you slapping your knees to and riding on your horses and doing all that shit, that came from a brother. He did that. So don't be mad now, that you didn't already, participate in it. But yeah, he did that.
And what's crazy is kids pay attention. That's once again another credit you could get. Vocal arranger is a credit.
Yes.
That's a credit because it's very much you can't you have something and it sounds whack the way you said it.
Yes.
And then somebody come behind you like, nah, say it like
this.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Now it fits, it's in the pocket. Now it sits in there. That's okay. I see what you did there.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's a credit.
That's a check. Producing. That's a check. That is another check.
Go look at old albums. That you're supposed to be getting money for that. You're not supposed to just be sitting back rolling somebody's blunts and doing that. and
Yeah.
you just got thrown $100 for being there, you're supposed to get a check, yo. You're
Yeah,
supposed to get residuals for that. And
okay.
going into this, talking about we're going to cross over out and go back in. The fact of the matter that Barry White, one of his biggest hits, My First, My Last, My Everything, was originally a country song that was written by a country songwriter, and no country singer would touch it. He's up there like, I got you, I make it a hit.
See,
But I looked at it because I was up there like, all right, do people really hate T-Pain that much? But this is the racism of country music. I didn't analyze it. It's not because T-Pain is on the credits. I looked at my man's name. My man has an Arabic name.
oh,
So folks is looking at the
that
Arabic
Arabic
name
and
on a
was just like,
record. They don't know that that's a black dude.
gotcha.
And they're looking at that, and that's fucked up. That's
Now,
extremely fucked
yeah,
up.
but now they do. And now let's segue a little bit over to this other new phenomenon in country music called the Beyonce effect.
Well, even before that, like I said, talking about the motherfucker we hated, the motherfucker that we can't stand, Lil Nas was sitting up there. That is a country record, and it was the
Yeah.
biggest damn country record that was going. And y'all was
Mhm.
tried not to give him a country award. Y'all tried to take him off y'all charts just because what he looked like. And that was before he was the rhinestone cowboy. He was just a cowboy at the time.
Boy, right?
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't sliding
Yeah.
in the stripper poles all the way to hell. And that was the biggest thing going on. And went and got your achy breaky man on it. Like, you can't
Couldn't
tell me
deny
that's not
that.
a country record. Y'all
Yeah,
hate
couldn't
that
deny that.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hate that
Now you got Miss Beyonce stepping her, putting her
that much.
toes
Y'all
into
ain't
the
like that.
mix. Yeah, man.
And they're trying to remove her from the charts. No, this isn't country.
Yeah, they're
It's
not
not
trying to
like-
necessarily move her from the charts. They weren't playing her on the radio. She wasn't getting airplay, and they was like, "Hold on, time out. Do you not know who this woman is?"
But
y'all-
that's the problem. They know exactly who she is, and they're scared of that.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
scared. They're scared of that. It's
But
like,
they don't.
yo,
But you're gonna have to open up the doors, man. You know what Nelly say? Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in.
mhm.
They're gonna have to open up these doors. Because didn't Kid Rock do the reverse?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in hip hop and then went back home to country? Jelly Roll, he was
Yeah.
hip hop and then he went to country. Come on, man, that door swing both ways. Damn it, it swing
Here-
both ways.
Here goes my thing with the bullshit of country and how they play games. Country pisses me off because they will sit up there, and this was even my beef with the Lil Nas thing. Like I said, love him, hate him, or whatever. Oh no, that's a rap song. I'm like, okay, so you ain't never heard "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy"?
Man,
That ain't nothing but a rap
but
cut.
that's hip hop.
Everything
Lil
that Big and
Twain.
Rich did, was I came in the door throwing out $100 bills. You know what I'm saying? Fair use. Fair use. But
Indeed.
you know what I'm saying? Them cats was up there. Not only were they up there rhyming because they couldn't really sing, but they
Mhm.
was up there using the flashy rap aesthetic of the time. They was using the shiny suit aesthetic and was up
Yes.
there topping the charts. Nobody cared what. I don't know what Big and Rich did before they started dropping them cuts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they did. And honestly, after that run, I don't know what they did afterwards because they really didn't. And I listen to country music.
They still eating off that. That's what they
still eating
they,
off that. Yeah.
They ain't got to do nothing. They
Oh,
made their rounds.
Oh,
but,
racist ass motherfuckers.
but they did their thing. And it's like the last thing they need, what they shouldn't do is go after this woman or whatever. That's the last thing they need to do.
Yeah, you're not playing her records on country radio. Really?
Come on, man.
All it needs to be is the genre.
Yeah.
All it needs to be is the genre, man.
If it's good music, it's good music, man. It won't be denied. It's somebody's gonna play it. So just stop hating and buckle up. Because she about to drop this country album, and guess what, man? It's gonna open up a whole nother lane. A whole new set of fresh ears and eyes gonna be on country music. Just embrace it. That's how I look at it, man. It's not like we, gatekeepers of hip hop. Anybody and everybody jump in to the culture at will.
Uh-huh.
And it's crazy, but that's what it is.
And I can guarantee you, going back to like about 2 or 3 episodes back, everybody that don't want Beyonce and don't want T-Pain's real name on a country record is up there celebrating that Ben Shapiro record with that fool. They up there, they buy that. That was why I was telling you, with the people that don't even listen to the genre up there buying the genre because of what they saying.
Yeah.
All these country music listeners that literally, it's, let's be honest about it, it's a case of you hate us.
They love everything about us but us. That's it. They
Yeah.
love everything about us but us. So, you know,
But look, y'all love Hootie, man. That's all I'm saying. Hootie even got how many CMTs and Grammys for country music? Y'all love Hootie.
he just
Y'all
got
love
arrested.
Darius Rucker. Come on, man.
He cool. He cool, man. He just got I think a DUI or some shit, man. And they just had his mug shot up, whatever. Shout out to Hootie. You know, keep doing your thing, man. Hopefully you and Beyonce get locked in and do something, man. That'd be dope.
You know who else has been catching hell with the crossover, but has been flaming it up? K Michelle.
Oh shit, yeah.
K Michelle jumped over that way and had a little bit of issue, but she's undeniable over there. Like, love her, hate her, or whatever, her talent is that, but the aesthetic behind. If you look at country music, whether it's from the female end of it, whether it's from the male end of it, whatever, excuse me, I use from the women's end of it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a red pillar right then. Sorry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to old Payless. I sounded like these females out here. No, but from the ladies' ends of it to the men's ends of it, honestly, none of these genres sound different. Like, everything that men say in country music sounds like hood rap.
Yeah,
it sounds like hood rap. You talking about what you didn't have, what you lost, how you made it come up, getting drunk, what women you trying to sleep with, you know what I'm saying, how you trying to make it come up, who you creeping with, whatever. That sounds like rap to me. That sounds like R&B to me. And then for the ladies, talking about how your man ain't shit and you love it on this one, but he wrong as hell and he fuck you up. That sounds like a Mary J record to me. I don't know. How about you?
It's just the only thing that's different is the turf.
You
know, you got concrete jungle and you got the sticks. That's it. That's the difference. That's all.
Like,
same shit.
It's what the jobs is. And hell, half the time with factory work, you working at the same place. We all kids of GM. We all kids of GM and Ford. You know what I'm saying?
Got those Amazon blues, you know, that Amazon warehouse blues. Yeah, man.
Shout out to my homeboy Eclipse. We all work on the oil rigs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, but
it's real,
man. That's just what it is, man. And I hope that, you know, they get their shit together and just realize, you know, what, you know, if it's good music, it's good music. That's it. At the end of the day, that should be the, you know, the totality of it. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Because if we go there, as far as going back to the racist end of literally looking at T-Pain's name. We're not looking at anything else because we know that's what it is, y'all. We got an eye on you. We know where you went with this. We saw what you pulled there. It's like, you know, we have some. You've got Islamic folks, you've got African folks or whatever that dig Chris Stapleton, that dig Garth Brooks, that dig the Chicks, you know, whatever. And I was looking on TikTok when I was still on there before I got rid of it. There was a brother on there. My man had the smoothest shag mullet that I ever seen. But you want to talk about the hardest country singer out there? And I'm gonna drop it, you know what I'm saying, in the comments once I find them again. Want to talk about one of the hardest? Oh no! Before I even go to him, homeboy that got that new line dance. The brother that got that new line dance. I can't think of his name right now. But
drop it in the comments.
That's country music right there. Y'all hate on because we come in with that swag and we kill it. But it is what it is, man. We let y'all come over here and rhyme. We let y'all come and sing. I mean, one of my favorite soul groups is Moonchild. Ain't nobody in Moonchild. Don't nobody in Moonchild look like us. Don't nobody in Moonchild look like my wife. But they come.
Yeah, they cold. And, you know, a lot of folks didn't even know that they were white until they start seeing those TikToks and those YouTube videos. They was like, hold on, you go to the comments. It was like, I never knew Moonchild was white. I mean, it don't matter. It's dope.
Sweetback, Sade's whole backing band. Don't speak English.
Kill it.
Don't speak English.
So, make
and they
room.
fire. Make
Yeah.
room.
Make room. That's it. Shout out to my homeboy, my partner, Beat Down again. Thank you, subs, and get down in the comments and let us know what y'all think about this whole new phenomenon with country music right now. That's about to, it's about to, Beyonce and it's about to change the game again.
Hmm.
Switching lanes. I love it. She decided to just step whole hog and just jump in both feet, like fuck it, let's go. And
Yeah.
I like the new single, and it's another dude. Again, I'll drop it in the comments as well. I keep seeing on TikTok, man, dude is smooth as hell. Brother doing country music as well. But yeah, I'll drop that in the comments as well. I can't remember his name right now. But all right, fam, I'm good if you good.
I'm good, man. Drop that beautiful beam footage. Thank y'all for coming out. Shout out to the Schwebel room. Like, share, subscribe. Come around, check us all out. And we will see y'all again next go round. Holla.
Peace.
Peace.